Hey fellow Vikings, what's going on? Steven back again. So we have our Season 5B Comic-Con trailer. Now if somehow you have not seen it, I'm going to play it again right now because that was some epic shit.
These are days for rejoicing, Ancient One.
People of Kattegat! I am made for the boneless! I'll hail your new king!
Everything is becoming darker. We shall all of us go into the dark.
After the defeat, Lagertha, Ube, Bjorn left Kattegat in a hurry.
We were hunting them. They escaped. Why would I betray you?
Because you are back in England.
I agreed to give you refuge here if you were willing to fight with us against the armies of your countrymen. The sons of King Ragnar Lothbrok on our side, prepared to fight for us.
Be very careful what you say about me, Midseason.
Why? Will you kill me next?
I don't belong here. I want to take Kattegat back from Ivar.
You will never overcome Kattegat.
I'm going to kill him.
Are we afraid to die? Not me! Welcome home, guys! Welcome home!
King Alfred is in trouble. There are those who want to overthrow him.
I pray that none of you will betray me now.
You can't do this. I thought you loved me.
Brother will fight against brother, and the world will be wrecked.
The gods are not here! They're not here!
May I ask, why are you here now in person? Because I miss the old place.
Epic, right? Alright, let's try to break that down. Okay, so in the beginning, looks like Ivar is probably talking to the seer because he says, what was it, something old one, wise one?
These are days for rejoicing, Ancient One.
Ancient one. Okay, so he's probably talking to the seer. And then, of course, here he is in Kattegat. You know, he has taken it over after the last battle in episode 10. You know, he did win it with the help of the Frankish troops from Rollo. Seer talking about, you know, the darkness, and we're all going into it. It looks like everybody's getting beat up. Really hard to tell, you know, what's happening, what's going on. I don't know if this is... No, this isn't like the aftermath of episode 10's battle. That was already done. So, yeah, I don't know what, at least, you know, what happened to Uba here. What's going on? Why is he all beaten up, bloody, collapsed on the ground? I don't know at the moment. Alright, so we got Bjorn here, all bloody. He's got his war paint on, which looks pretty badass. Looks like there's a whole bunch of bodies in the background. Really hard to, you know, make out. It is kind of blurry, so aftermath of battle, probably, of course, the one where he tries to take back Kattegat from Ivar. Alright, we got Floki. We got Lagertha, bloody, collapsing on the ground. Once again, don't know. This could be something different. This could be something, same thing that happened with Uba as well. Alright, so we got Lagertha. Still looks pretty damn hot. Uba, Bjorn. Yep, they're escaping Kattegat. Alright, so we know King Harold pursued them, tried to chase them down, but of course, you know, they fled. They went to England. here we are with, you know, Lagatha talking to, you know, the bishop, badass bishop. You know, brought them back to England, and of course, can't really blame her. You know, what was it he said? What was it she said? Something about betraying us, or
Because you are back in England.
yeah, because you're back in England, and you know, you're bringing basically your enemy or their enemy back with you. So I mean, what's going to happen to us? So, which of course, you know, as you can see, they're arrested, captured, of course, because here comes your enemy on your shores once again. So first thing you want to do is obviously arrest them. We got King Alfred here, of course, offering immunity or, you know, protection. So they get to stay there, you know, as long as, you know, they offer their allegiance to him. Now, what is interesting right here is I think they're playing with time. Time, I think, is going to be a big thing in this second half of the season because there's a lot of characters that look like they're getting all sorts of different haircuts. Bjorn is probably one of them. You know, in a couple of scenes, you know, Bjorn's got kind of like the mohawk with the ponytail and stuff like that. And then in a couple other scenes, you know, he's completely shaven and he basically looks like Ragnar from his final season. You know, shaved head, really long beard. Now, I don't know if this is Alfred. Like I said, they're really doing a lot with haircuts, maybe time, because this looks completely different. I don't think that's Athelred. That doesn't really look like him. So, is that King Alfred? Because he looks so different. I mean, shorter hair, sideburns, mustache, little, whatever the hell you call this right here, goatee. Because, you know, here he is here, long hair, baby face, and if that is him, short hair, sideburns. So, time, haircuts. I mean, this might not even be him. I could be completely wrong. But of course, there's the bishop. All right, so we got this awesome scene right here. King Harold and his forces, and, well, what I call the Field of Fire battle. Yeah, taken from Game of Thrones. Now we've got Uba here fighting. I don't really know who that is. It goes really quick. I don't think that's Bjorn? No, that doesn't look like Bjorn. I don't know, but it looks like there's some sort of duel. I don't know. All these troops are just standing around, you know, watching. So, yeah, I don't know. But either way, that's Uba there fighting someone. And then, of course, we got the awesome Field of Fire battle. You know, Bishop charging in with his horses, his knights, and, of course, everybody else. Stupid Windows updates completely messed up my mouse. You know, leading the rest of the infantry in. King Harold's forces completely screwed. You know, you got nowhere to go. You have fire all around you. You have this giant force coming in. And it looks like there's even artillery. You know, catapults, whatever. But looks like that's some sort of, you know, fire, rock, or projectile. And as you can see, a couple more also came in down here at the bottom. Alright, battle goes on. Yep, Lagatha killing stuff. That's totally awesome. That's a badass moment with Uba right there. I mean, come on, look at him. He's all... and then, of course, you get the fire coming up, which makes it even more epic. How awesome was that? Alright, back here in Kattegat, you know, we got Ivar basically, looks like preparing his defenses. You got ships coming in or going out, I don't know. Alright, so we got Vitserk and Ivar talking. Looks like there might be a little tension between those, I don't know. You know, Vitserk was basically the only brother to stay loyal to Ivar, and Ivar is basically kind of been a dick to him. You know, what was it? What did he say? You know, I stayed behind because I didn't want to be Uba's dog or something like that. And then I forget how he said it, but he said something like, "I don't want to be Uba's dog. I'm nobody's dog." And then Ivar looks at him and goes, "Woof woof." Kind of like a little dick thing. So I don't know. Looks like there's more tension. Maybe Ivar's getting a little paranoid. He's basically got nobody on his side. I mean, Vitzerk's the only one. Lagertha, Bjorn, Uba, King Harold can't really be trusted because how many times has King Harold said, "I want to be the king of all of Norway"? So, Kattegat's in Norway. King Harold wants to be king of all of Norway. So, not really sure I could trust him either. So, he's kind of alone, maybe getting a little paranoid. I don't know. But there we go with, Vitzerk and Ivar coming face to face in the middle of the night when he's sleeping. So, very interesting. Now, that shot right there, you can't tell me he doesn't look like Ragnar in his final season. He looks basically like Ragnar. If I could pull up a picture and do a side-by-side, I would, but I don't have the equipment for it, or the software. But, yeah, he looks exactly like Ragnar. Alright, looks like setting up defenses. We got the ships coming in. Bjorn saying, "I'm going to kill him." Now, see, as you can see, there's a lot of different hairstyles going on. We got what looks like Mohawk Bjorn right here. And then, of course, here he is, completely shaved head and stuff like that. So it looks like they're playing with time, and, of course, haircuts and stuff like that. And then, of course, here we are, Vitzerk with Bjorn. So has Vitzerk turned against Ivar? Has he left him? Or is he spying on him, trying to prove his loyalty to Ivar, saying, "Yes, I'm still on your side. You can trust me"? Just a thought. Okay, Ivar looking out. Looks like they've really done a lot more upgrades and stuff like that. A lot of towers. The walls look higher, I believe. And here's Bjorn here, ready to attack the city. I do like the white war paint and stuff like that all the guys got. Ivar. And then, of course, they come in, they attack. I gotta say, that is actually pretty damn cool. Whoever's doing that, running up. I mean, come on. That's badass. That's awesome. Now, see, here's what's interesting right here. Where is it? I think that's Vitzerk. I think. I could be wrong, but I think that's Vitzerk. And what's interesting is he has blue war paint. All of Bjorn's men, from at least what we could see, has white. So, I don't know. Maybe he has turned against him. Vitzerk went back to Ivar. Hey, Bjorn's going to attack in like 3 days or whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. Maybe the war paint has nothing to do with it. Or maybe it's, white is for people attacking the front of the city. Blue is for attacking the side or something. I don't know, but I just find that very interesting. It might not mean anything at all. Alright, we got an awesome siege going on. King Alfred, Lagertha saying, people are basically out to get him, which could be King Athelred, or not King Athelred, Athelred, Prince Athelred, because he was, passed over for the crown to Alfred, even though he is the older brother, half-brother. So, could be some jealousy, maybe someone, he's out to get him, hired someone, but we can see a knife right here, or a dagger. More of the battle. This is where he says, what does he say exactly to Uba?
I pray that none of you will betray me now.
That none of you will betray me now. So, sounds like maybe there was some sort of hostility against him, at first. Looks like there's some sort of event going on. I don't know. You got like all these people up here watching. You know, you got these people right here looking around. Looks like they're kind of in some sort of pit. Looks like maybe some sort of fighting pit, training pit. I don't know. Now this is interesting right here. Here's Uba, and you know, he does his swing against. Come on, such a quick shot. Hate that. All right, let's turn this down. Let's see. Here we go. All right, yeah, I think that is King Alfred right there with a different haircut. But as you can see, he's swinging the sword against him and everything like that. So looks like there might have been a little hostility, little tension against him, and I don't know. All right, let's go back to normal. This fall. Of course, my man, the bishop, hooking up with Lagatha. We got fire, we got blood. This could be, you know, part of the field of fire battle, maybe. You know, maybe the battle goes late into the night. Now, this is pretty interesting right here. We got the bishop killing someone. I think it could be someone of royalty. I mean, look at the arm right here. The collar, not the collar, but the wrist part here is very fancy looking, if that's the right word. So, I don't know. Looks like he's killing somebody of importance, royalty maybe. I don't know. But I just find that very interesting that, you know, I'm pretty sure that's not like a basic soldier or anything like that. You know, I'm sure if you have a design like this on your arm or wrist, whatever you want to call that, you must be someone of importance. Yep, just a couple other things. Descend. Ivar looking at the fire. Yep, okay, so that does look like Vitserk. Blue face paint, again, might mean something, might not mean anything at all. Alright, we got Floki, we've got Lagatha. We got the bishop screaming, covered in blood. No idea what happened there. Floki. What was that shot right here? Well, somebody gets killed. Dude's missing a head. Maybe that's what they were uncovering right here. Whoever that was, buried. Pretty badass looking shot right here. You know, field of fire. You know, King Harold's forces. You know, the bishop and his men. Okay, so it looks like there is catapults. I think this right here is a catapult. Maybe this thing right here is a catapult. Now, maybe this could be a trap. Not for King Harold, but for the bishop and stuff like that. Maybe Ivar is hiding off somewhere, waiting for the right moment to bring in his forces behind them. And now the bishop and whoever else is in this fight are now pinned between King Harold right here, and then Ivar probably, you know, coming in from behind, sandwiching them in. But I could be wrong. You know, like I said, King Harold wants to be king of Norway, so maybe Ivar said, hey, go over there now, I'll be right behind you. They get ambushed. Ivar's potential enemy gets wiped out, and now he doesn't have to worry about him later on. Yeah, so much for being king of all Norway. Not going to happen now. So, who knows? Let's see, we got the battle going on. Edge, the rated R superstar. Yeah, Bjorn. I can't make out who that is, but someone's getting choked out. And there it is. November 28th. Jeez. Had to wait almost an entire year for this. I mean, what? Season 5A ended back in January. And then, of course, we got King Harold here talking to Rollo. I miss the old place. I miss you guys. So it will be interesting to see why he's back, what's going on. You know, who knows? But hey, Rollo has returned. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So a lot of awesome stuff is happening. I can't wait for you know, the second half of the season should be really cool. You know, just a lot of awesome stuff happening. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry it's kind of long, but you know, once you start talking about Vikings, kind of hard to stop. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on social media. Links are in the description box below. And of course, leave me your thoughts and comments. What do you guys think is going on? What's happening? Leave me your thoughts and theories and stuff like that. I look forward to hearing them. But you know, other than that, if you want, you can always go and check out my Vikings tribute video reactions. A lot of really cool tribute videos were made and stuff like that. So if you want, go and check those out. And you know, of course, just stick around. More videos are on the way, and I'll see you guys next time.